Hello, welcome back to the channel. I'm glad you're here for today's story. Please watch until the end so you can check the sources and verify what's being reported. If you haven't subscribed already, do that now to stay in the loop for all the important news we bring you. Today we bring you a dramatic incident. A church run by a Nigerian foreign national was demolished after authorities claimed it was built illegally. This has stirred up debate in local communities, religious circles, and in media. Many are asking, was the demolition justified, who has the rights, and what does this mean for faith communities? According to multiple local reports and video footage, the church structure was located in an area where building permits were reportedly not granted. Municipal authorities and enforcement agents arrived with heavy machinery and began demolishing walls, roofing, and other parts of the building. In some clips you can hear people shouting, asking for mercy, claiming the demolition was unjust. Source: News Nexus SA Video Report. Eyewitnesses say the pastor and congregation were given notice in advance, but many claim the notice period was too short to respond or legal processes were not followed in full. Some church members reportedly tried to block the machinery or negotiate on site, but were overpowered by enforcement teams. Source: Local Facebook video coverage. The pastor, identified by local accounts as a Nigerian national, had been leading the congregation for several years. Community conversations suggest the church had a growing following and was involved in community outreach. Some believe the demolition was not just about legality but had political or xenophobic undertones. Others insist the law must be respected no matter who owns the building. Municipal officials defending the demolition said the building violated zoning laws, had no approved plan, and might pose safety risks. They say unauthorized construction cannot be tolerated, as it undermines planning, infrastructure, and service delivery in the area. They also claim that all property owners, regardless of nationality, must obtain permits and comply with building regulations. Legal analysts and religious freedom advocates are raising concerns. They argue that demolishing a house of worship, even one allegedly built illegally, is a sensitive act that impacts religious rights. They stress that due process must be clear, giving notice, opportunities for appeal, and ensuring people are not left homeless or without recourse. If enforcement is heavy-handed, it could set a dangerous precedent for religious communities. Some community leaders have voiced anger, saying they worry about double standards. They point out that informal structures owned by locals often remain for years without action, yet here a faith building is demolished swiftly. They're asking questions about fairness, motivations, and whether the pastor's nationality played a role in how officials handled this. Members of the congregation were seen removing what they could salvage, Bibles, chairs, sound equipment, before demolition began. It's painful to witness for many in the community. One onlooker remarked that when the walls came down, so did more than bricks. Trust in institutions crumbled a bit too. As this story continues, key questions remain. Will the congregation get relief, compensation, or an opportunity to rebuild legally? Will municipal authorities face scrutiny over how the demolition was conducted? Will courts be invoked to challenge the demolition order? And will the rights of religious communities be protected, especially those led by foreigners? South Africa is a country with diverse faiths and many foreign faith leaders, so such a case resonates deeply. It's a reminder that legality, religious practice, citizenship, and identity all intersect in complex ways. We will watch how courts, human rights bodies, and community organizations respond. Thank you so much for staying with me through this. If you found this breakdown helpful, please like, share, and drop your thoughts in the comments. Do you believe this demolition was justified legally, or do you see it as a violation of religious freedom or even xenophobia in action? And if churches start getting demolished like this, maybe our next preacher should build in a bubble fortress, just to be sure. All images used are for illustration purposes only. News sources: News Nexus SA, local video reports, Facebook video coverage, municipal statements.